HTJ.tax, the international tax firm for 6, 7, and 8-figure investors and entrepreneurs who are living that international life. Are you ready?
If you missed reporting a foreign account to the IRS, is there a way to start reporting it without a penalty? So, not sure what you mean, but if it is that you were required to report it on the FBARs, the FinCEN 114 that we mentioned before, and you didn't, then you should really speak to a tax professional about filing retroactively and getting it straight. Because remember that most countries have signed a bilateral agreement with the United States, which is commonly known as FATCA, the Financial Account Tax Compliance Act. This is since, I think it's like 2011 or so. I think it's around 2000, either 2009, I think it's 2011. So basically, the US has gone around the world signing bilateral agreements with most countries. Countries that you did not expect to sign have signed. So I'm talking about like Russia has signed, China has signed. So what it means is that all of these jurisdictions that signed with the US, they have waived their local bank secrecy laws under FATCA. And all registered financial institutions within their borders are legally required to look at their account holders. And if any of them they suspect of being US exposed, even if you're dual and you show another passport or identity document to open that account, but that financial institution suspects that you are US exposed, they're legally required to report you to the US government. And we help financial institutions do that, so we know it's a pretty easy process. It's an XML, so it's almost like an electronic transfer of data. So one would assume, I don't know, but one would assume that on the other side, when it arrives at Treasury, there's some sort of reconciliation where if you say that you don't have any accounts in Hong Kong, and yet a Hong Kong financial institution reports that you do, or let's say in Singapore, and the Singaporean financial institution reports that you do, then it creates a sort of like a mismatch, right? So the point is that you'd want the IRS to hear from you, or Treasury, or whether it be the IRS or FinCEN, to hear from you first rather than from a financial institution that has custody of your account. So you'd want to speak to a US tax team about filing retroactively. The streamlined is the option if your non-compliance is deemed to be non-willful. If your compliance was deemed to be willful, then you'd have to look at some other options which require more legal support. So I think just remaining silent is probably not the best option. Or just, I know some people online just recommend go forward, forget the patch, just go forward. Again, I recommend when it comes to the IRS and the federal government, you don't want to mess with them. It's just disclosure, right? They just want to know what you have. Just tell them what you want to have, right? What you have. There's no downside really by being 100% straight with them. So, hope that helps.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.